And now it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Wait, can I just complain that they just canceled the Kentucky Derby for May, and I'm really upset being growing up in Kentucky and being a huge Derby fan. I'm not happy.
I thought they were delaying.
Moving on. Alexa, skill Stumper. Do. That's the intro. Oops, forgot to turn her off.
This would be a really good time to make sure all of your voice skills and flash briefings are updated. And I had a kind of a neat idea for anyone that has a flash briefing that wants to try something different, or maybe to start a flash briefing. You know how we have our story skill, for example. I thought it'd be a really fun thing that if you could create a flash briefing and you try to tell a story, right?
Okay.
And you get everyone to submit a part of the story, and then every day their recording is the next part of the story, and then to hear how the story ends up in the end via submitting it as a podcast to hear how crazy a story could get. Where everybody would get like 2-minute segments to tell the thing, and it has to continue. You have to come up with a topic, right? And then each week you have a new story for as long as this goes. I was trying to kind of think of something that would help build kind of community with your followers, maybe even getting people to send you voice clips for your flash briefings to talk about stuff. We could have SoundUp members, for example, send us information about their flash briefing and give us an example of one of their episodes and stuff. And sort of kind of, since we can't interact in person with each other, we could interact via the flash briefing. I thought it would be a really neat way to sort of do community things by having people kind of help curate your flash briefings. It's just a thought and idea. It may be more difficult than that to implement, but I thought it'd be kind of neat if anybody wants to do this. We have a form. It may be related to music, but I thought maybe we could use it to submit a 2-minute clip about you, your business, and what your flash briefing's about, and give us kind of an example. Like if you talk about cell phone news, give us some cell phone news. And then we would do like a little thing every day.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a thought. Since there's no actual news to talk about, why not talk about what everybody's doing?
Right. And so it sounds like you have 2 ideas in this segment. You got kind of like that community of some. If you don't want your own flash briefing, but you have something to say, like if you don't want a continuous flash briefing, like if you want to submit and curate and submit content to a master flash briefing or like to our flash briefing or that kind of stuff about your business, but you don't know if you want to take on the whole consistency of actually signing up with soundupnow.com and like creating your very own, or maybe it's a step in that direction. I think that could definitely work. And then it also takes that you're taking my open mic idea and
kind of what it is. It's like
which we already have a landing page for. So if you're a musician and you want to submit a song to that, we have like a skill built where it's an open mic and you can submit your song and your original composition to be heard on the open mic each week. But like I like the idea, which I think is a separate idea, of like the continuous story. So I know we have some writers, right? We have in our member community, we have authors and that kind of stuff. Like create a flash briefing that is around a continuous story that people can chime in the story and like continue the story going. I think that would be a very unique idea, actually a branding play to an extent, but like I think you could really build on that and create, like you said, a community. You'd want to create some social around it, some create a community around it somehow, a Facebook page or whatever, as a group. And that kind of stuff, and have the easy ability, which we can help you if you're a member who wants to, or a person who wants to do this. Like we'll help you get set up with your account, and then help you, easily get people to submit audio to you so that you can upload it into the flash briefing. I think that is a cool idea.
Is there a bird outside your window?
Yeah.
You were talking and you just kind of looked off in the distance.
Oh, well, that was my like creative brain.
I thought that was a cool idea.
The right brain, kind of starts thinking, and I kind of looked
and
at that.
Pulled your head to the side,
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah,
so that's what I thought. Don't just think, oh, I need to quit making content because there's nothing else to talk about. Because here we are, and that's what we said when we started the show, and we've talked about things, and we've talked about a way of talking about it without talking about it directly.
Perfect. Yes. So let's create more content, and to do the audio content, especially if you're social distancing anyway, let's create audio content. Perfect.
What a great way to flatten the curve.
Podcast. Other ways, widget players on your like all kinds of little features that we can help you with.